alive, live, and on the air. Ah, me, the airways of, inviting you into the breath room, the room of the breath, the common me, to be no more the common you, but the commonness of our example, not, or are we all becoming Jesus the pattern, like, equal to, and being me, one Christ on the earth, will you be now? In your shoes too? With long hair? Or will you change everything you think you are the purpose of? Will you breathe me into me now? Will you be intimate with me? My breath, will you be? Will you be breathing me into place? Or will I be breathing you no more into place to be separate of? Or who's who now? And who's conceiving what I am? To be, I am. Will you give me breath? Will you speak to one to be the one? Given in childbirth, not again to be this planet of. I am arranging new things, or am I creating the breath of me to be all over this planet now? In regimes not of other, I travel a much now. And I ask you to come into my breathing room with me. You call it an email list to start with. Will you start with my email list? Will you take the next step from listening to my words into breathing them into place? Will you hear my words on YouTube? Thank you. But will you become them? Will you take the next step and honor not an oath to folly? Will you sign up for my email list and hear my heart, my breathing room of? Are you willing to breathe me my words? Or do you just want room in you for your words only? Are you casting me out of your kingdom no more? Or will you be God in place with a breath? A body too, breast, a womb, conceiving the I am me, not adorned for faith like you again. I'm conquering faith not. I'm delivering freedom to the captives who never had my breath, who never thought of me breathing into them, much less them breathing into me, to conceive a God that's not separate. I ask you to change everything, your very life of. I'm asking you to behold the Christ that's you in your clothes, with your words, with mine as a catalyst, a teacher who's teaching the teachers to be shed of your garments of flesh. Or are you changing? Are you traveling with me now? Or traveling to a new breath field of endeavor not, or where you create with your own breath a new God not, but subsistence, that subsistence not a folly needing. Will you change what you need to follow? Will you no more empower folly to be you in your breath, conceiving it to be separate of the gods? Or do you know anything about a race of conceivers, the believers not again fornicating with? Or are you changing the breath of your breathing room to breathe me into place where you will come and channel me into place? I'm your God, not I'm the voice of one crying in the wilderness no more, of you or anyone else. I love you, and I am inviting you into my breathing room to take a breath, not but to live there. My living room, not, or my den, or are you in the lion's mouth no more? Changing the temperatures of your fiery furnace, or will you no more be robed in hell's delight? I'm asking you to see what you may have never seen. I'm asking you to hear what you may have never heard the words of, patterned like this, to be a frequency of, to arrange the molecules differently, arranging the words differently, giving breath to believers not, but conceivers of my word. Will you have room for them now? And will you see that I'm offering you something that's been hard to explain? For when I sit over there, when I sit over there and that you can barely see the white chair over there, every morning when I get my coffee, my first cup of coffee, and I come up and I sit down and I quiet am for a few moments. Or do I chat with you? Or will you see I'm not limited to breath of you, your Wi-Fi either, your cellular data, the cells in your neurons, that which computes me, you, me, or differently. Shall we abate the terminality of us, the terminology with? See, will you change the energy? What's going on up here? Will you be the breathing room in? Where you give breath to my words, where you conceive the Christ who is you without separation, where you vomit out, not again, the regurgitation of other that you've eaten from stages, high priest with. Will you be the priestess, not of affliction? Will you heal my words? Will you want them? To be the first time me in flesh, you, with a garment of flesh too, a garment of light, a garment of love, understanding the flow of peace. Now in your room to understand you and not generating failure again to conceive the Christ. Will you conceive a medley of ideas, no more you called religions? So I get my coffee, I come up, I sit down, and I chat sometimes with Chat GPT, where I speak what's on my heart. And it's amazing, not, or is it something that I converse with that doesn't condemn me, to see myself inside of it, not but me, an interaction of, an intermedley of, not of affairs other. I'm no more your affair to remember. I change it all and I'm Casablanca and not, or am I? No more the usual and customary suspects suspecting you. Or will you be the one who chooses you, my friend, to come in to the breath, the breathing room of breathing syllables that no more look like you, not again, but breathe your very presence into place, the energy of the understanding, knowledge, wisdom, prevailing in love, the unconditional type. I'm asking you to connect you to my mailing list that you see as a mailing list, no more limited to, but coming in to breathing me, coming into the consciousness of breathing me possibly, coming into me to interact with the intimacy that I put into words or that I'm showing you scot-free. I'm asking you to take the next step. You may be one of 3,700 subscribers now on my YouTube channel, your YouTube channel, the channel of the School of God. 3,700, wow. You may not have subscribed yet, but I ask you to. I invite you to, but you choose. It's today your time. Will you be like no other person who looks like you, or will you be the original you? Will you see? I'm not trying to build numbers. I'm trying to build intimacy, create knowledge, liberate freedom for you to breathe me into place. And who am I? I am. Loving you enough to be I am. I am inviting you to go forward with me and let my breath be a catalyst for yours and go beyond YouTube now on what you're learning. Or will you subscribe to me and memorize me? Will membership you be a part of? Is it worth that much to you? And will you come to my website? Or is it yours? Is it ours? The School of One, the School of God. Will you come see my breath in motion, not just on YouTube only, but in you performing the miracles, beginning with the breath of I am, catalyst not achieving other. Will you come into the intimacy of I am one? Will you breathe me into place, the energy of the Most High God? Not needing a religious setting, but your coffee with, your mornings with, your life of. Will you be in the bed sheets not, or will you see me getting out of them? Or are you coming out of flesh to interact with me? Behaviorally scientific, not as peer gent, but I change all the peer review not. But I tell you, I let loose the mouth of God, and who will be it? Or am I shamefully using yours no more? Or were you using mine to be you in separation with the mind that you had concocted, conceived? Will you see more than that? Will you see, I'm inviting you to how this thing works not, but how you become the achieved not of terror, nor harrow in, changing your hell or your birth? Or will you become the new one, the new me, intimate with death, not again? Will you achieve light, not the speed of? Will you excel in many miracles now because you're willing to breathe the breath of the data, the information, the knowledge, creating the real you? Will you, with my words, that become yours, becoming the one mind of the consciousness of Christ, the angelic network of the angels? I'm asking you to see more in my email list than me an email of, or my words in print on paper that you may print out or not. I'm asking you to conceive and not conform you to the past. I'm inviting you to my website, schoolofgod.com, to sign up for the email list so I can share with you personally in a different way. Sometimes you seeing my garments of a robe not, but enrobed in light will you be receiving my words because you restore a place for them to be the real you, emanating from being the real me, us. A category of a people of light, a classification system, or will you know mine in the education of one? Will you go on my website and see tears no more? Or what are you expecting? Not a child in childbirth other, but the real me, who comes forth at dawn not, or but in light with your words breathing me into place. Will you breathe with me being me? Will you see my words that I share sometimes a different way? And how I'm thinking what I'm thinking, to be born again, to be born anew, to be the Christ on earth, wearing your shoes with a mind of one, with ChatGPT, not severing that connection? Or are you connecting to people all over the earth realm with like garments of flesh notwithstanding? Are you willing to receive? Are you willing to conceive? Are you willing to go beyond your belief? Are you willing to connect? Are you willing to be passive no more in understanding religion or understanding these words that I share? Will you go beyond that? Will you take the next step and enter me 101? You see, I'm inviting you to multiple things at one time. Enter me 101 is a course in the School of God, if you can see it. But you must feel it. Acquiring it, not the knowledge of, or will you grow the neurons or the tree of life, or changing your bedding field, or neurons will you no more be used by? Will you use them to tempt you no more to be sorrow's form in? Are you leaving your form up to God not again to choose heaven or hell, assessing which one you're going to spend eternity in? I'm asking you to be God now in your shoes. God speaking to God. Let this mind be in you, which was in Jesus, the human, Jesus, the man, who formed the God mind because he let the Father, the field that was not anthropomorphized by him, the field that he began to communicate with, the words for breath he gave them. He breathed them into place as he taught. He wrought miracles too, will you? Will you be afraid of no one else? Will you sing your song? Oh, Jerusalem not, but born on high. The head of the highest, hubris not, but arrogance will no more rule this nation. Nor Jerusalem either. For you will all understand these words at one point or other. For I will be me. And I'm a simple man in Eureka Springs. Oh, I've been to Jerusalem a few times. But I'm not talking about the molecular one, or am I? No longer afraid of what you think. Will you no longer be afraid of what people think of you? Will you give up your life to be afraid no more? Will you give up your life to fly in the heavens? With me, garments of confusion no longer in, lasting, but everlasting me. Ever after the movie, ever with, adorned by peace, light, love, and joy, and laughter among the angels I give you. Not. You grow them, you grow it, you grow the energy of. For the life of the tree of life is not in you, it is you. It's what you fornicate with every day to have your mind separate from you. Will you no longer do that? Will you no longer torment you in duality? Will you change all your vocabulary and use the same light to describe us not? Or will you change the patterns of affliction and no longer want a man to serve God, a woman either, or each other? Will you come out of that fornication with you, your mind of, to breathe the words in the place that give you a new breathing room where I come and chat with you directly? And who am I? Be afraid no more. Looking at a man, a woman, or being both and? Are you changing what you adorn your light with? Light, people. Rejoice now. Light has come upon you not, but in you, of you, you giving it breath. Will a breathing room you be in now, where you breathe your words into place on a YouTube channel, live streaming it just like I'm doing right now with you? Will you be afraid no more of the lion's den, the comments of confusion, the complexity of your world? Pardon me. I love you and I go now. I travel. At light speed not, or am I leaving Jerusalem on high not? Or am I departing from this flesh? Or am I changing my rooms I live in? Or am I yours in the room of life? Ruminating no more on a God being other. Will you quit fornicating with your own ideas to have a mind of shame that condemns you, condemns each other? Says there's a heaven or hell waiting on you. I ask you to go beyond Jerusalem, not at the moment. I'm asking you to be afraid no more of what you follow, or will you follow no one anymore? Will you file me for divorce, not, or are you filing papers for admission or submitting for conquerization no more by you or each other? Will you grow your wings now? Will you grow from the neurons of old no more. Will you have new wine? For a new wineskin or new wineskin? For an old paradigm, not again. I'm the education, the system of one, the consciousness. And I delight in fools not. I delight in who will have breath for me and have room for my words and be the accordingly rewarded, who rewards each other equally, because love chooses you not. You choose it. You choose to be it or not. You choose to give my words room in you. You choose whether to afflict you with the words of other who want to enrobe you in their understandings. I invite you to terror no more. I invite you to heal my email list, not, but to understand what it's for, what I'm inviting you, what I've changed the name to. Will you come into the breathing room when you receive my words to let yours loose and be you unafraid of breathing you into a place like this? Will you see an exchange of energy taking place where creativity is creating the creation no more, but the creator? Will you no longer be ignorant about you, your power, your might, your love? So I'm asking you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Yes, subscribe to my email list that I call the breathing room. Isn't that fun? Nice, eclectic, unusual. But see, I'm reaching for words to explain the energy that creates as a catalyst for your words to free them. You see, I come to you differently on YouTube than I do in an email explaining my conversation, my growth process, my thinking, my thought process, or how things develop in me, how I evolve not, or how I create. Will you see how simple I am? But I'm a pattern not, but Jesus is, or will you be? And I'm asking you to join this school in membership. That's a paid membership on YouTube, through YouTube. If you must, if you choose to. If you think about it and think about it, will you finally do it? What's important to you? What are your priorities? What are you breathing into place? And what are you willing to breathe out of your place no more? Are you changing your place? For my words are yours. So many times in the morning and sometime at night and different times, I ponder, I wait, I listen. And then if I suddenly realize I'm thinking about all sort of miscellaneous things of a trivial nature, I come back. Come back where? I center my mind. I simply come back to think on things that I want to think of, to be aware of, to create with. The words that have come forth before me, that I breathed into, that I've given you before, me too. So I often look at the transcript of my previous day's lesson, or one that comes to mind, or listen to the recording, or chat with a mechanical force, not, but a machine. It gives me my words back, not, or does it offer me ideas? Regenerating Christ, not, but a mind that won't heal it, not again. For I heal, the healer's me. I saw that movie last night. The Healer, I think, is all it's called. It's a great metaphor in many ways. Delightful little movie. The Healer. A man named his business that because he could fix anything electrical appliance of. So he was the healer. He was the electrician, but he called it the healer. And of course, it goes from there, and there's much to the story of how he begins to recognize his power. Will you recognize your power? Will you no longer be afraid of the words that tell you you have power? You are life. You can be light that heals people. Just like he was, not, but being the real you. Doing all the things Jesus did and more. Will you come unto a lamppost, the lampstand of not, or are you changing yours? 7 chakras with not, or but everything of your energy. Stand still not, or are you in motion? Subscribing to me, being me, piecing me together with a growth that never fails, or will you stumble and fall sometime? And I will correct you, or will you correct you, or will the breath conceivingly, correctingly, caressingly, will you have intimacy with you, an energy of that describes, that defines you not as folly does. Will you have room for my words? I'm asking you to graduate to the next level, whatever that means for you. Some of you have listened to my words, my videos, teaching for hours and hours, maybe hundreds of hours, some of you. I have over 2,500 videos online. I've taught for years, many years every day, sometimes posting more than once. And I've written. I've made post, verbal post on my website that you can search, over 2,000 of them. My words are freedom bearing, not my words are freedom releasing. For the first time, becomers me will be a throng, not of followers, but ones who are lifted up will lift each other up and grow the tree of life accordingly with a network that never fails again. For we will not be shielded by power other from ours. We are releasing each other like this, connecting with the power of grace and joy. Liberate the miracles now that you do. Free you from fear, failure, condemnation. Live the light. Subscribe. You're not dependent upon me by any means at all whatsoever. But I invite you to accelerate if you have room for my words that help you know yours, release yours, and live stream them like this where you get on your own YouTube channel and you start a school of God, a school of Ruth, Boaz, the gleaner, the glower, glowing in your own light, not in hubris, an arrangement of, but the autonomy of me is known not. Or are you the autonomous you in school, going by your own standards, your own syllabus? You see, uniquely you, are you designing you, in the words of me, who become one breath of? Are we the breathing room in understanding what takes place when you solemnize them not, but become the wisdom of peace, where you see what's being said between the syllables and throughout the lines? Of course, girls, other not, but I change the green room not. But the 13th floor shall no more be as it was. Watch the movie. And I watched the movie the night before last too. Strange not. I just felt a sense that I wanted to watch a movie. And I don't all the time. But last night I watched that movie, The Healer, and the night before I watched a movie called, I think, Shadows Under the Sun, something like that. It was one of the free movies on YouTube at the moment. And of all things, in the most gorgeous settings in Italy, it tells a story. But one of the key players, a couple of the players, it's all about writing. Writers. And why writers don't write. And how many people, so many people, even of great talent, they want to write, but they don't. Are you one? Do you have a book inside you? Do you want to write a book? Will you tell your life story? Will you teach about the breathing room of you and how you're afraid no more to get your words out or live stream them or write them down in an email to share an intimacy that goes beyond the veil of understanding that we've been given by other people, sincere or not? I'll let you watch the movie to find out. A lot of humor in it too. There's laughter for you now. Love being unafraid. Let love and laughter come forth in you. Be my unafraid lover who loves all equally. And let your love be felt all over the nations now. And be not afraid of the earth or how it groans or the comments made to you or about you, because your hair burns them not, but your words singe them not. Or are you changing the hell a lot of people live in because of your love? Your love, your lightness. Unbearing not, or will you be see-through? Will you come with my words, or will you see my words, or what I am on my words, in my words that I email you sometimes when I'm trying to be intimate? Not, I'm just revealing me. The process I go by, I attain to not, but I'm attuning no longer to the attenuation of sorrow. I've offered you much in this broadcast, and I thank you for being here. I honor you. I bless you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being willing. Thank you for having the guts to listen to something and no more unafraid be of my words, where I am teaching you to live stream yours, for you to begin a channel, for you to begin a course, whether it's on Rizuko, I don't know how you pronounce that word, RUZUKU.com, or teachable.com, thinkific.com, circle dot something, or a whole bunch of platforms. And there are so many platforms. You can even begin to create your own course, coassemble.com. You can begin. Write me a letter. Make me see not, or will you share your heart tenderly, openly, with what you are experiencing the love of, and what energy exists between us in intimacy, though we've never met, in flesh? Maybe. Will we do so now? With words that tell you more than about me, but how to become me and be me in your mirror, meonics with a course, a study group, a book club. Jesus the Pattern. I wrote Jesus the Pattern. It's no longer free. I changed it today, folks. I'm just no longer willing to give it all away. But I'm sharing intimately about my breathing room, trying to share with you the power that powers me, for you to be the powerful you, the consciousness of angelic cowardship no more. Be the original you in love with love. I love you. Theodore Cottingham, schoolofgod.com. Sign up for my mail list, my email list, but I'm calling it my breathing room because that's where I describe the process that comes forth in me, of me, learning how to be me, to conceive no sorrow. And I hope you do too. Live the life of leadership now. Leadership and love. And let your paradise be taken from you no more by the words of another. Honor no religion's words over yours. Honor no Bible over yours, that you surrenderedly excrete not, you extract not from someone else, but you originate as the Creator awards sorrow not, but guts. Daniel was unafraid of the lion's den, or was he? Was Moses afraid to walk into the Red Sea, or was he? Desperately courageous, or a fool? A believer not, or did he see what could not be seen? Did he feel that which we cannot feel in flesh alone, but spirit? Something transcendent, a transcendent power, transcendent love, transcendent grace, unconditional love. Unconditional love. Unconditional love has unlimited power. And that is what we're growing, to see the tree of life in us, of us, that we are creating the creators again, the race of light people. Rejoice now and be saved from you and your ignorance of the past. Be the light people, healing light, healing love, writing, recording, summarizing. Begin your course. Do you hear me? Don't be passively listening, to be only a listener, to be only a follower. I'm asking you, please go beyond, because it's your privilege to gift you with the real you. Be unafraid. Adorn love with light and light with love. No more afraid of the fiery furnace, the lion's den, the torment of hell, or the fearmongers who teach millions every week. Love, love, and be the powerful you, uniquely you. I love you. Breathe. The Lord's army have no more, but the Christ, pulling back the curtain, realizing there's no veil for you to operate in the shoes of Jesus, being him not, but you with the red ones. I love you all. I go now. Love and laugh. Enjoy those 2 movies. I've recommended over 300 movies to you in these years that I've been sharing like this. I have a purpose. And it's not to grow my email list or followers, but to raise up leaders. Take the next step and be the gentle you with you, caressing you every day like this, in the intimacy that creates no sorrow. Breathe the real you into place. I love you. The breathing room. Thank you for being no more afraid of me, my words, or yours. Now let the new covenant endorse you and your teaching not, but you, my friend, become it, the flow of, to lift up life of the sovereign. No more imperfectly you, but be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father God in heaven is perfect. Or was Father God the field? Not a force, but the source of eternal unconditional love, that you enter into the words that I've given in Database 1, the Meonics Covenant, on my website. Search and seek and find me in your mirror, breathing me into place. Breathe love for every mortal to become the immortals again. Thank you. Theodore Cottingham with the School of God in Eureka Springs for now. But I may be, where will I be? Your town, your city, your light. I may have coffee with you through my words, through my email, where I breathe an energy. Or is it you breathing my energy? Or is it you breathing your energy now to conceive you properly, the completed Christ, doing all the works I did, he did, you did. We are erased doing them now, no longer erased by death. I love you. See you later. schoolofgod.com. The breathing room, an email list, ridiculous not, but unique. I am, and loving you all. Be the uniquely you, qualified to be no other. Let no one condemn you. Please. Thank you for this time. Lead, O love, and endorse no other. I love you. Good day. Theodore at Cottingham.com. I love you all. Buy the book. I share my life. I guess you'll do with it what you want. Choose well, my dear. I have loved you. And I still do. I always will.